kicking with a light breeze, and it'll land in the back of the end zone. And winners of 7 in a row, dating back to last year. Xavion Thomas, they move him around all over the place. He got 4. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Cam Franklin the stop. Trying to get favorable matchups. Jawan Johnson, the running back, went out in the flat. Deep pass, open receiver. Xavion Thomas weaving through the defense inside the 20 and down near the 15. Antonio Kite brought him down after a 52-yard gain.
And he beats Graves off the ball really quick, puts up the mailman.
He played in that rivalry against Ole Miss, the Egg Bowl. Out wide it goes to Aaron Anderson. He's inside the 10 to describe last year's Ole Miss defense. And a lot of NFL talent. It is not as good this year. Barrion Brown fights for the first down, and as you said, they're particularly vulnerable. Washington Commanders on 1st and goal. Jawan Johnson stacked up behind the line of scrimmage with a knee injury. To the end zone, up for grabs, ricochet, and caught for a touchdown by Nick Anderson. Ryan, the former LSU Tiger, who was in coverage, batted by Green, and a nifty catch by Anderson using all of that 6'4" frame.
And it was a pretty well defended ball throw, slightly upfield, gets tipped, but how about Anderson right there? And like it hit the ground. I don't think it did.
No, it did not.
Really, really good play by Anderson, staying alive from the progressive pylon cam. Right there, so close. Great play.
Bill Landry is not cheering for Whit, her boyfriend. And it's blood we talk about. Landry Kiffin and her dad, Kewan Lacy. They haven't had a first down. Trinidad Chambliss to Daquan Wright. There's a first down to the 25-yard line. He was hard to tackle. 9th catch of the year for Wright, averaging 26 yards per catch prior to that one. Quick pop out wide. Great effort after the catch by Kewan Lacy. Lacy again. Off left tackle, just enough for the first down. They became friends, and then the relationship blossomed from there. Lacy again to the 45-yard line, 8 more. 3rd down and inches, and Chambliss has the first down, just shy of midfield. Logan Diggs is the running back. He played at LSU. Chambliss on target, nice hands catch. Winston Watkins, the true freshman, who is emerging rapidly. A 13-yard gain and a nice drive. The 11th play of the drive. Flushed is Chambliss, now running room through the middle, and he slides down with a first down. It's Daquan Wright, the tight end, lined up on the hip of Chambliss, trying to lead the way. He broke some tackles, has a first down. They've moved 77 yards so far. Caden Lee knocked down at the 10 out of 11. And his only miss was from 51 to Kentucky when he hit the left upright. Brian Kelly and his staff have been asked in the last couple of weeks a lot about Davis and his status. Brian made it a point to say he's still our right tackle. Here's Barrion Brown, the Kentucky transfer. Xavion Thomas slipped down for a loss of nearly 2. I would concur. Caleb Jackson is in at running back now. He'll use 3 in place of Durham today. Nussmeier, far sideline, caught near the marker. Chris Hilton Jr., just his 4th catch of the year. There's a flag down back behind the line of scrimmage. LSU had just 1 yard rushing in the first quarter. A little trickery, the handoff to the speedy Barrion Brown. Sub 4.340, run by Brown. First does hot yoga, extremely hot yoga, every day. Nussmeier on 1st and 10, up for grabs and intercepted. Terrible decision. He threw it into traffic, and it got picked off by Wydett Williams Jr.
Brutal decision by Nussmeier. You're on the move. You're in good rhythm offensively. No need to force this on the in-breaking route. Wydett Williams' eyes go back towards the quarterback at the last possible second. He locates the football and goes up and gets it. Pete Golding has emphasized over and over and over again this week, the defensive coordinator, they're going to drop to spots more so than they're going to run specific plays, because LSU has a ton of tendency to hit the middle of the field, and that time Nussmeier does it, throws a pick.
For a smart guy who's played a lot of football, the son of debuted this week. If you haven't seen it, find it. Trinidad Chambliss. Crowd thought he was face masked, and they're going to get the call from the back judge, Walter Mathis Jr. The penalty to 25 and a first down for Ole Miss. Chambliss, nifty run down near another first down. Looks like they're going to mark him just short if it's the official spot on the near side of the field. Kewan Lacy, a first down, and he has reason to be displeased. Here's Zavion Thomas. He still can't get the running game going. Kewan Lacy, the running back, tight formation. Chambliss throws into single coverage, and it's caught. Beautiful throw, perfectly timed, and a first down for Deuce Alexander at the LSU 47. That's 23.
And a great job.
Lacy in trouble and stacked up with the line of scrimmage. So Marcus Cooley, one of those transfers in the secondary from NC State, whereas their starting nickel last year. Perkins, number 7 on the LSU defense. Clean pocket, good throw. Nifty run after the catch for Deuce Alexander. And a first down for the Rebels at the LSU 32. That's 16 yards.
And that was a well-timed.
He is Hilton Alexander II, nicknamed Deuce. His dad was a wide receiver in the NFL. Chambliss wide open. Caden Lee down and then lost the ball at the 3. It's recovered for a touchback in the end zone. Whit Weeks recovered the ball. The question was Caden Lee down before he fumbled? A.J. Halsey ripped it out.
Halsey.
Caleb Jackson, the running back, and they give it to him. Conservative play call. Just want to improve. A late blitz from Whit Weeks. A wide open receiver is Winston Watkins. Tackled by Delane, but it's a first down for Ole Miss to the 48. They'll go very quickly after the 12-yard pickup. Lacy, touchdown! 15 yards and Ole Miss has the lead.
Sometimes you live by the movement and you die by the movement. This time they die. Why? Look at those two defensive linemen on the right side, both slant inside. You have Weeks trying to get to the outside, but he can't fill it. They just played their way out of the gap. And sometimes when you have a chaos-causing front with the movement that LSU utilizes, you can leave gaps uncovered.
LSU hasn't done much on offense again today. Swing pass, Zavion Thomas. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Anderson is on the field, their leading receiver last year and this year. And he manages to catch a ball thrown behind him. Nice catch by Anderson. And in every ranking since the start of the 2023 season, Caden Lee tripped up where he had a lot of grass. 2 times, both in 2021. Against Austin Peay and Louisville, both in the first half. Pressure, they don't get there. Up for grabs and caught on the far sideline by Deuce Alexander with Woodland in coverage.
Ole Miss just continues to keep going back to it. The safety on the far.
It looks like the blitzers are coming very late and not impacting Chambliss. They're coming from deep. And out of the pistol with Lacy behind Trinidad Chambliss. Right is wide open. Kewan Lacy out of bounds at the 5. Logan Diggs, the running back. He chipped Perkins. Touchdown. Kewan Lacy. Yards for Brian Kelly's offense.
And this is just a great recognition. Look at this. There's only 2 defenders for 3 Ole Miss wide receivers. So they bust this. They have way too many guys to the left-hand side of the defense, meaning there's nobody to cover anyone to the right-hand side. This is just a complete bust defensively from LSU and not something they're used to seeing from Blake Baker's defense.
View from the progressive pylon camera. Kewan Lacy hasn't been as prolific this year as he was last year. That's his first touchdown catch of the season.
Balance. I mean, Nussmeier right now has missed some easy throws, but there haven't been a lot of easy throws out there. And I think the way that they can hopefully get a little bit more cushion is if they...
A minute gone by in the second half. Nussmeier sack back inside the 30-yard line by Will Eccles. The first sack of the day for Ole Miss.
Well, second half, much like the first. What is it? A 3-man rush. Eccles and 2 of his friends getting a little twist up front. Eccles breaks through and drops Nussmeier. And Eccles, he's been a big surprise this year. They had really high hopes.
And again, 3rd and long yardage. A season-long problem. They rushed 3, drop 8. Nussmeier took the check down to Caleb Jackson. They're 4-0 and number 1 in D2 this year.
He wouldn't tell us which plays, though. That's the problem.
A toss to Kewan Lacy, a flag down. Ole Miss 5 out of 10 on 3rd down. 3 minutes gone by, second half. Chambliss tripped up. Did he get to the first down? It looks like he did. BK, they do have Harlem Berry in the game. Why not? He's supposedly an explosive player. I know he's still learning the offense, but at a certain point. Wicks today with a very good friend, Pete Golding, the defensive coordinator for Ole Miss. Berry straight ahead for a first down. Cohen Eccles is in at left guard. Berry on Brown. He's made his last 5. Win not an issue. And he is money. Right down the middle, it's a 1-score game with 6:02 to go in the 3rd quarter. They lined up Alexander in the backfield that time. Here's the first catch of the day for Caleb Odom, one of their tight ends.
So far, he's been pretty quiet throughout the afternoon.
They haven't called his name much. Kind of a tentative 4-man rush. And Winston Watkins the catch for a first down. He beat Mansour Delane in coverage. Ole Miss the ball, a 7-point lead. Chambliss rolls out to the sideline, up for grabs and picked off by P.J. Woodland. No flags on this one, and Woodland brings it back into Rebel territory. 2-yard return.
And what a big moment for LSU's defense, just needing a stop in the biggest way possible. And Woodland tight roping the sideline. Looked like he did get both feet down in bounds and then started the return. That's great awareness there by the corner after the deflection to make sure he got those toes in bound before he initiated the return.
Sophomore from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, back in his home state. Game against Florida and Baton Rouge, they picked off DJ Lagway 5 times. Nussmeier, good throw there. And Berry on Brown with the catch at the 31-yard line. 15 yards. And another first down for the Tigers.
And this was a great throw. That's the Garrett Nussmeier we know. Tight spiral.
Again, virtually no breeze. And that one, little Greg McElroy fade, but still good. Chambliss running away from West Weeks and throws, and a nice catch on a ball thrown behind him by Daquan Wright. And this offense is not going to be good enough to win an SEC championship, never mind a national title. Chambliss, plenty of time. Strong throw. Kewan Lacy, the running back. He got the handoff, trying to turn the corner. He ran away from Perkins. First time that they've hosted them between the hedges. That one win wasn't a national championship game. On 3rd and long, Chambliss, a beautiful throw. And a diving catch by Wallace for the first down. They want the 7.
This throw is off the charts. Anticipates it, threads the needle between a few defenders. Just can't throw it much better than that on 3rd and long.
Felt he was underutilized at Penn State. Chambliss, sharp, Odom, another first down, and they're in. They have a wide open Lacy in the flat. He's down just shy of the 15-yard line. They love Daquan right down here. He goes in motion. Leading the way for Kewan Lacy. Kewan Lacy getting pushed and driving himself just shy of the goal line. Lacy trying to bounce away from Perkins, and he gets swung down by Tamarcus Cooley. Logan Diggs, the running back, straight ahead, touchdown.
The entire offense leads to Diggs just a moment ago, punching it in to make it an 11-point game.
Harlem Berry, the running back, out of the pistol. He's dropped for a loss by Cam Franklin. 2nd and 12. Brown, the motion man. They're without Aaron Anderson, their top receiver. Kyle Parker, the catch. Rush yards today. Johnson gets the first down. Under 10 minutes to go. Their leading rusher, and he's had a tough time getting going this season as well. Nussmeier on target to Nick Anderson. We probably would have liked that one a little higher. They've dropped 2 officially today. They sneak in a run on 3rd down and 10. A good call by Joe Sloan. It's Jawan Johnson. Great call, Greg. There it is. Did he get the yardage? Yes, it seems he did. Perhaps with the second effort. Another 3-man rush. Nussmeier throws, caught far sideline. Bauer Sharp, the tight end.
With the linebacker running out there with the running back.
They went empty. It's a 3-man rush. A quick pass and a first down to Kyle Parker. They motion Johnson out, and with 3 men, they get to Nussmeier. Second sack of the game for Ole Miss. This one from Deshaun Womack, the former LSU Tiger.
And you referenced it, Sean, just a 3-man rush. It can't happen. He goes right around the right tackle, Kern. Doesn't hardly touch him, and Nussmeier's got nothing that he can do, just has to eat it.
Harlem Berry. Inside the 6-yard line.
He's right here, lined up at number 3 at 6'7". That's the direction you got to expect they're looking.
Berry again, touchdown! Harlem Berry.
And you got to give some credit. The guy that just got beat a moment ago on the sack on the AT&T Connected Can, he gets a big old move, gets a piece of 2 defenders.
Jawan Johnson shifts to the backfield. My goodness. They hand him the ball back at the 8-yard line, and 67 on the ground for Chambliss. Lacy almost off to the races. Another touchdown saving tackle by A.J. Halsey, the senior from Houston, Texas.
The run game's all about numbers. You got 3 guys, means you got 3 perfect blockers to the left-hand side. There's absolutely nothing you can do. There's short numbers. Ole Miss recognizes it, and they take it out the gate for another big play.
Thank you.
On 4th and 3, it's right, and he's wide open. He should just go down in bounds, and he does. Great call, Greg, and great call by Lane Kiffin and Charlie Weiss Jr. Lane Kiffin and Brian Kelly know each other well. faced each other 4 times in this rivalry. Went head-to-head 3 times when Kiffin was at USC and Kelly was at Notre Dame.